Arsenal. Arsenal 2024. Could this be the team that's going to win the Premier League next season? Listen, this is how I think they can... Listen, like you guys have your opinion, I think this is how they'll start. So, I'll explain my reasoning. I know Gabriel blah 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 blah. I know. But chat, listen to me very carefully. Like, Arteta, if you guys remember, was already looking to take Gabriel out of the team at the start of last season. Right? He was already looking to do that. If you remember, Gabriel didn't start. And that's for a reason. Because in Arteta's eyes, Arteta knows football. Saliba left centre back. Why? Calafiori's left footed, dummy. This defense, that's the best defense in the league. Like, this is incredible. And this is like a new signing for Arsenal. And let me tell you something. Those of us that watched the preseason from last season, we know. This guy is a demon. And he's perfect because he can do that with ease. Why Ben White will still start is because Ben White can provide the overlaps if necessary. You don't end up like if they go Timber here, Calafiori here, and then Gabriel here, you've got nobody that will do overlaps. So this is more balanced and it makes more sense. And no matter how many times I tell you guys, you don't listen. Gabriel is shit. Gabriel is overrated. He had a good season. I'm not going to say he didn't. But you can't judge players off of seasons. You have to always judge them on their ability if you're smart enough. And if you know, you know. Sure, he's nice depth to have. Brilliant depth to have. But that's unbelievable. Now, this is what I'm being told. What I'm being told here. Oh, we made a mistake, by the way. I was going to say, hang on a minute. What I'm being told. Which means we made a mistake here. Because he doesn't start. It could be Mazraoui, it could be whoever, we'll see. Kimmich is leaving Bayern Munich. What I have been told is Kimmich to Arsenal. That's what I have been told. So this will end up... I mean, the interesting thing with this is... I don't know how exactly they line it. Because on a technicality, right? I don't know if he's the best fit looking at this when you try to do it like this. Because we know Rice needs someone that's going to hold his hands. Odegaard's gloves are going to be playing from this area. Rice cannot play long like this. We've already seen it for England. So Rice, this can't work. Rice needs someone that's going to kind of like be able to take the pressure off of him. We'll see if this will end up looking something like this. And Odegaard with a little bit more freedom. Bro. Okay, so here's the thing. So far, we're not just looking at a Premier League winning team. We're looking at a Champions League winning team. Here's the problem. And just like that, we've gone from a Champions League winning team to a potential Premier League winning team to a second place team. Still. To be fair, with Kimmich, by the way, we could see Arteta properly unleash his 4-2-4 low-key. But either way, Arsenal fans, are there any legitimate rumors about you guys getting either a left winger or a striker? Because at least one, it would be incredible. Like, at least one. Osimhen. No, there aren't. Gyökeres. No. Arsenal fans saying no. Fucking shame. You're so close to perfection. Fuck. Honestly, yeah, done really well, man, but it's a shame. Eze wouldn't make sense. You don't need an Eze. Eze is too similar to Odegaard. Eze is like Eze is not a left winger. Plus, he's like Odegaard. And if you get Eze, then you can't do Eze, Odegaard, Rice. You need someone next to Rice that's good. And I'm not sure if Kimmich is the right player. The more I'm looking at this, ideally, like a Bruno Guimaraes. Like that's the kind of player you need here, and it would be freaking perfect. Like 10 out of 10. Well, in midfield, and not obviously those. So. It is what it is. Fuck, Bayern may need a right back, but they bought that Sasha guy. He was shit, and then they have Mazraoui potentially. We'll see. If you put United and Arsenal side by side, and you do a combined 11 with these potential teams, Onana Raya 1-0 Onana. Dalot Ben White 1-1. They're both shit, but 1-1. Saliba De Ligt 2-1 Arsenal. Calafiori Licha 3-1 Arsenal. Timber Shaw 3-2. Oh, sorry, 4-1 Arsenal. Kimmich Maino 5-1. Rice Ugarte 6-1, no contest. Odegaard Bruno 7-1. Saka Garnacho 8-1. Rashford Martinelli 8-2. Xerxes Havertz 8-3. The thing is, to be fair, it's obviously we're disrespecting Licha and De Ligt a little bit, because I mean the gap between Licha and Calafiori isn't fucking gigantic, right? Even well, De Ligt Saliba's kind of there, but even Dalot Ben White, like they're kind of close. They're both shit, in my opinion. But Arsenal are still superior to Manchester United. But that's the thing. This is why you don't do combined 11s. You can't do combined 11s. Why? Because ultimately, Xerxes is significantly better than Havertz. So that's like all of a sudden like a fucking big boost, you know? So it doesn't necessarily is telling, but Arsenal decisively win it. Chelsea, on the other hand, compared to United and Arsenal, they're still lacking something. They can cook, but they need a striker. And I as much as Maresca loves the 4-3-3, I think Chelsea's still perfectly fit probably a 4-2-3-1. Because you put Nkunku in behind Osimhen potentially. Like imagine this. Imagine you kick that loser out of the team. You bring in Osimhen. You do that. All of a sudden, 10 times better. I mean, there's still problems potentially here, but you need to drop this Manchester United gimmick. We're top 4 side at the moment. Suck it, loser. Suck it. I know one thing about what Manchester United are. Eric Ten Hag's Manchester United. I know they're winners. I know that for a fact. I know that. He's extending his contract, loser. Suck it, goggles. Root against the team. Again, plastic. Arsenal spoke about Leao in April, but haven't heard anything since. Maybe Euro has turned them off. Nah, I don't think they'll get Leao. 62 months! How many years are we 62 months? 62 months is crazy. You've been there since the start, Ramsey. What the fuck? Literally since the very start. How much is 62 months in years? That is 4 years. Oh my days. 5. What the fuck? 5 years. What the fuck? Ramsey. Guyu's a good signing for the price. You got him. Guyu's a box player, you know? Like he's not good enough to start, but he's a box player. So it's not bad at all. For you pages cooked here, I can't lie.